What comes to mind when you think of the mega projects in the world? If you guessed airports, canals, and subways, you'd be on the right track. And, of course, there are industrial complexes and utility projects. But some of the current projects that make the list might surprise you, such as the International Space Station and an entertainment park that makes Disney World look like Mickey Mouse. Welcome to our channel. This is World 101. Mega projects require care in the project development process to reduce any possible optimism bias and strategic misrepresentation. This list identifies a wide variety of examples of major historic and contemporary projects that meet one or both megaproject criteria identified above. In this video we are going to see the most exciting mega projects in the world. And when you are going through the video, please don't forget to subscribe our channel. Number 10. Great Man-Made River Project, Libya. The search for new oil fields in the deserts of southern Libya led to the discovery not just of significant oil reserves, but also vast quantities of fresh water trapped in the underlying strata. Most of this water was collected between 38,000 and 14,000 years ago, though some pockets are only 7,000 years old. There are four major underground basins. The Kufra Basin, lying in the southeast, near the Egyptian border, covers an area of 350,000 square kilometers, forming an aquifer layer more than 2,000 meters deep, with an estimated capacity of 20,000 square kilometers in the Libyan sector. Libya has been working on the Great Man-Made River Project since 1985. It is the largest irrigation project in the world. When completed, it will irrigate more than 350,000 acres of arable land and will substantially increase available drinking water in most of Libya's urban centers. The water source for the project is the underground Nubian sandstone aquifer system. The project is scheduled for completion in 2030. Number 9. Beijing Airport, China. Beijing International Airport will eventually surpass Dubai's Al Maktoum International Airport in cost, total square miles, and passenger and plane capacity. The airport's first phase was completed in time for the 2008 Olympiad. Further expansion is scheduled for completion by 2025. Terminal 1, designed by the architect Zaha Hadid, incorporates a number of sustainable design concepts in a futuristic building envelope. Terminal 2, with a floor area of 336,000 meters square, 3,620,000 square feet. This terminal was used to replace Terminal 1, while the latter was undergoing renovation, cramping all airlines, despite being far bigger than Terminal 1. It can handle 20 aircraft at docks connecting directly to the terminal building. Terminal 3 was designed by a consortium of Netherlands airport consultants, NACO, UK architect Foster & Partners, and a RUP. Lighting was designed by UK lighting architects Spares & Major Associates. The budget for the expansion is US $3.5 billion. Much larger in size and scale than the other two terminals, Terminal 3 was the largest airport terminal building complex in the world to be built in a single phase, with 986,000 meters square, 10,610,000 square feet in total floor area at its opening. Number 8. Chuo Shinkansen, Japan. Officially called the linear Chuo Shinkansen, Japan's newest high-speed rail line, will take travelers from Tokyo to Nagoya 286 kilometers in 40 minutes at speeds up to 505 kilometers per hour. This leg of the high-speed journey is scheduled for completion by 2027. A later phase will extend the line to Osaka. About 86% of the Tokyo-Nagoya line will be underground, requiring extensive tunnel construction. This magnetic levitation, also known as maglev, train is the fastest train in the world. JR Central announced in December 2007 that it planned to raise funds for the construction of the Chuo Shinkansen on its own, without government financing. Total cost, originally estimated at 5.1 trillion yen in 2007, escalated to over 9 trillion yen by of 2011. Nevertheless, the company has said it can make a pre-tax profit of around 70 billion yen in 2026 when the operating costs stabilize. The primary reason for the project's huge expense is that most of the line is planned to run in a tunnel. About 86% of the initial section from Tokyo to Nagoya will be underground, with some sections at a depth of 40 meters for a total of 100 kilometers in the Tokyo, Nagoya and Osaka areas. Number 7. High-Speed Railway, California. Work on California's high-speed train began in 2015 and is scheduled for completion in 2029. It will connect 8 of the 10 largest cities in the state and reach from San Diego in the south to San Francisco in the north. The project will be completed in 2 phases. Phase 1 will connect Los Angeles to San Francisco, Phase 2 will extend connections to San Diego and Sacramento. The train will be 100% electric and will be powered entirely by renewable energy and capable of speeds up to 200 miles per hour. Number 6. London Crossrail project. The world's first underground train system continues to grow, adding 26 miles of tunnel that will eventually connect 40 stations. The estimated cost of construction is $23 billion. The project is scheduled for completion in phases, with the first new line, the Elizabeth Line, expected to go into service in 2019, followed by the remaining lines. Number 5. South-North Water Transfer Project China. The north of China is home to almost 50% of China's population, but has only about 20% of the country's water resources. To remedy this imbalance, China has funded the construction of 3 huge canals, each more than 600 miles long, and will carry water to the north from China's 3 largest rivers. The project has a 48-year construction schedule. When completed, it will supply 44.8 billion cubic meters of water each year. The mega project will increase the water source of the China. Comment your valuable opinions in the comment box. Number 4. International Space Station, Space. The International Space Station is a large spacecraft in orbit around Earth. It serves as a home where crews of astronauts and cosmonauts live. The space station is also a unique science laboratory. The space station has the volume of a 5-bedroom house or 2 Boeing 747 jetliners. It is able to support a crew of 6 people, plus visitors. On Earth, the space station would weigh almost 1 million pounds. Measured from the edges of its solar arrays, the station covers the area of a football field, including the end zones. It includes laboratory modules from the United States, Russia, Japan, and Europe. The International Space Station circles the Earth every 92 minutes. Created by a consortium of 15 nations and 5 space agencies, it has a currently scheduled construction cost that exceeds $60 billion. The eventual cost of the space station and its contemplated expansions could exceed $1 trillion, by which point it could become a habitat for up to 1 million off-planet occupants. Number 3. Dubailand, Dubai. The Sahara Kingdom theme park, situated in the attractions and experience world, will cover 460,000 m2 and will combine high-end virtual and physical theme park rides, attractions such as a state-of-the-art gaming zone, IMAX theater, and integrated live and virtual entertainment shows, together with a retail zone, 4 hotels and residential accommodations. The theme of the development is traditional Arabian folklore and the tales of 1001 nights. A total of 3 Walt Disney Worlds can fit inside the Dubailand complex. At 278 square kilometers in size, the $64 billion Dubailand will have 6 parts: theme parks, sports venues, eco-tourism, health facilities, science attractions, and hotels. It will also have the world's largest hotel, with 6,500 rooms and a 10 million square feet mall. The project is scheduled for completion in 2025. Number 2. Jubail 2, Saudi Arabia. Jubail 2 is a 22-year-long industrial city project that began its second phase in 2014 with an $11 billion expansion budget. When completed, it will comprise at least 100 industrial plants, an 800,000 cubic meter desalination plant, miles of railways, roads, and highways, and an oil refinery producing at least 350,000 barrels per day. The entire project is slated to be finished in 2024. Creating one of the world's greatest industrial city on Jubail is not an easy task. Jubail Industrial City, which was built more than 3 decades ago, will double its size once completed during 2016. A cost of $80 billion for infrastructure works only, Jubail 2 will be the largest civil engineering project of the world. Jubail Industrial 2 construction is a multi-billion-dollar industrial city aiming to create social benefits and to strengthen the petrochemical industry. This project will double the size of the Jubail Industrial City by 6,200 hectares. Number 1. Al Maktoum International Airport, Dubai. No other airport would prepare you for the scale of Dubai's Al Maktoum International Airport, which extends over more than 21 square miles. The facility is designed to handle 200 wide-body aircraft at a time. The airport's second expansion phase alone has an estimated cost of more than $32 billion. Al Maktoum International Airport will be linked to the existing Dubai International Airport by a proposed high-speed express rail system and served by the Dubai Metro and a dedicated Dubai World Central Light Railway. Originally scheduled for completion in 2018, the latest expansion phase has been delayed, with no definite completion date. Thanks for watching. For more interesting videos, please subscribe to our channel.